live. What up, homies? See if we got audio, checking stuff out. See if we're working. I think it's working. We'll see. It looks like it's working to me. Let's do an audio check. I think it's working. Yay! We got it working. What up? Casey Metallic, J-Dog, The Wheat Greatness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live. I'm gonna do some food. We're gonna hang out a bit. Let's get it. Let's get some, adjust the can. Come on now. It's been a little while since I've used this tripod, so let me get her set. Good. Come on. Up there at the right spot. Yeah. We looking good. We looking good. All right. So, like I said in the title, we're going to cook some glizzys here in a bit. Got a couple brews to send. Grab one up here. Oh. It's been a minute since we did a kitchen live vibe. It's been a minute. We back. We out here. And we got some little natural light today. Light's not looking real natural, but we got her. Cheers, everybody. May have to switch cords up and see if this will work a little better. Plug you in here. There we go. That'll work a little better. Couldn't find my normal cord, so I had to improvise and use a different one, but it'll work just the same. Let's see. Bricks Vids, what's up, Bricks? Bricks in the house. Cheers, everybody. Oh, I seen the last time that you came in, I had already ended the stream when you came in, and I just left the VOD up, so like it didn't lag at all while I was there, but like I had already stopped it, and I forgot to click the button to like end the stream, so it was just still up. But yeah, you just missed it. You came in a little bit after, but that was on that was a PC stream, I believe, and I did a freestyle deal. But, yeah, it wasn't actually lagging. It was just an issue with the because I had ended it. My dad got me some beer for when I turned 21 on Thursday. Let's go, Bricks, big 21. Congratulations, brother. So I know, like in Canada, you would have been able to drink when you were 19, I think it is. But yeah, what beer did you get there, Bricks? Samuel Adams, that's some strong stuff, man. If you've never drank beer before, that's a strong one to start on. Some of that's a little bit heavy. It might be a little bit lit. But it's tasty stuff, man. I'd rather have something that tastes good than something that's not real delicious. And Brick is becoming a champion. It's a hell of a way to start out on some Sam Adams. Let's see if my oh, the puppy dog. What's up, Bubbers? You want to go outside? Snowed today for the first time here in Ohio, where I live. First snow of the year. I have drank beer before, especially a few months ago in Puerto Rico, because the legal age there was 18. Yeah, like I said, and I think it's only 19 in Canada. There's lots of places, lots of other countries and stuff where it's lower. Which, I don't think it's... If you're 18, you should be able to drink what you want and do what you want. The Ohio part, that's about as close as I'm going to tell you where I'm at. It's not a big state, and I'm from Ohio. Too many trolls and people out there. Maybe I might tell you Wheat Greatness on like in a DM or something, but we'll keep that a little bit more private. Like I said, I do got some glizzy action. Probably throw a couple glizzies in the air fryer. See how they don't turn out. Maybe some pickle action and some stuff like that too. Mad Allion Turo. I don't know. Allion Turo. Oh yeah. What up? M. Allion Turo. I don't know how to pronounce that, but what up? What up, homie? It's been a good little while since we did a good kitchen vibe. Glad to be live on the kitchen vibes. It's always fun. 6 in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, I'll probably give it another 5-10 minutes here. Maybe finish this beer and start some glizzy action. Getting some stuff out. I already prepped it all a little bit earlier. I'm thinking gonna Andy Black, Black Veil Brides, Panic at the Disco, starting with the Fugo Chili Dough. Let's go. I've heard of, I think, the Black Veil Brides and Panic at the Disco before. Not a huge fan of those guys. Panic at the Disco is not too bad, but there's definitely some older stuff there. I know back in the day they were a pretty big band. Nothing against them, but definitely not necessarily my vibes. I had a couple friends that were big into them. Black Velvet Liquor for later. Yummy. Send it. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do them glizzies. I'm getting hungry too. So it'd be nice to have a little something in my belly other than brewski. Had a little bit of an early day at work today. Only worked a few hours, and it's snow. It's kind of hard to work in the snow and whatnot. People don't want to do a whole lot, so it is what it is. Looks like we got some better stuff later in the week, though. Be pretty busy. Get out there and get that money. There is sins available, $5 beers. So you can do a shotgun or beer chugs if anybody's interested in that type of stuff. Or we'll just a little sip and eatage. Looks like everything's running pretty good on the stream vibe. That's good. It's always a kind of a crapshoot out here of what's going to happen with the live. Fugo Gelada. I don't got anything to make any gelada, but it doesn't sound bad though. Nice spicy beer sin. First time ever having it. Nice. What do you think? Is it any good? But up to big 7 in the chat. Let's go. It's almost glizzy time. How do you like it? Do you like the Fugo Gelada? What is that like? Just a spicy or like fire? Fuego, I guess. Fuego, I think it'd be the way you'd pronounce that. Got a hell of a deal on beer today. 15 pack of these bad boys was only $12.27. Pretty nice deal. Yeah, it's nice to see 7 in the chat. Let's go. We get up to 10 in the chat. We'll do a little pro bono shotgun for the boys. We're working our way up there. Are you out there whining, Bubby? The dog's whining already. It's cold out there. Come on. So you like it, huh? That's nice. Yeah. It's not dinner time yet, though. That's amazing, like medieval times tomato soup. Huh. That sounds good, man. I would try it. Nice spicy tomato beer. Bricks Vids. You drink 2 glasses of apple juice in under a minute. I could. I drink, I can drink 3 beers in under 20 seconds. I've done some pretty crazy stuff, Bricks, when it comes to chugging. I chugged a Mexican Coca-Cola on stream on Saturday when Steve wasn't streaming. Yeah, I know it sucks that Steve's been having, the Weed is Heat 96 has been having a lot of issues on his streams. That sucks. That with his Wi-Fi not working. It was under 30 seconds, I think. Yeah, I've done some pretty insane chugs, man. I've drank 3 beers. The fastest, I think, was like just under 13 seconds, like 12.9 seconds for 3 beers. I've sent an entire triple in one drink. The Wheat Greatness Steve is now streaming at Arby's. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, he's having to use like whatever he can. I mean, at least he's still able to go live and stuff and get out there. But yeah, it sucks when I had a period there where at the house, every time I would try to go live, it wouldn't work on my phone. Even on the Wi-Fi, I would have to use the my PC. Luckily, I was able to do the other way. But, yeah, it's just sometimes that happens. You get issues like other people move in around you and they're sucking up all the Wi-Fi, stuff like that. Like he may even need to try to get with his like internet provider and get like a new modem or router sent, because he could have issues with like a defective modem or router, or needs an update or something like that. It's hard to say. But let's see. Let's catch up on chat here. Yep, he was streaming at 6 or 7 p.m. Central. Wheat Greatness says the last 2 streams. It sure is spicy going down. I couldn't chug one of these, but would like to see someone try it. You don't know about a spicy gelada. Yeah, back to the chug stuff. I've done some pretty wild chugs. I mean, I've drank a 40 in like... I think just under 40 seconds is the fastest 40 I've ever done. So I've done some, 3 beers in one mug, triple, what's that, 36 ounces. I've drank that in one drink before, literally one pool. I've done it in 2 pools quite a few times. I drank a 40 in like 2 drinks on stream one time. I've done some pretty wild stuff on these lives, man. I've drank a 12 pack in less than an hour live. I've done some wild drinking stuff, man. Bricks Viz, let's hope things go back to normal. I got private fiber optics I pay for, solar panels, free gasoline bill. All I pay is rent and water. That's pretty nice, man. That's the way to do it, man. I get lots of money to spend. It's nice. All at an apartment. Yeah, I've wanted to do that. Thought about looking into getting like the solar panels where they end up paying you because you're putting electric into the grid. That would be pretty fun. Pretty interesting idea. I've done, back to the sin stuff, I've done 2 beers at one time, like double barrel. I've done those quite a few times. I'm actually really good at double barrels. Kind of one of my specialties. Let's see, what else have I done? I did 6 beers in 5 minutes, 45 seconds. 6 shotguns in 5 minutes, 45 seconds. That was quite the feat. Living under a gas line isn't safe, but it's affordable right above hell, apparently. You don't have any gas lines at my place. They actually disconnected all that stuff like last year or something like that, so there's no gas here at all. They said that they could come back and have it like hooked up at any time, but they took all of it. Still have a gas heater on the wall. Cheers, that's the first one down. So if we get up to 10 in the chat, we'll maybe send a little freebie. But for now, I think it's about time for some glizzy action, yeah? About 3:15. Start getting out the supplies. Give a little preheat to the, we're gonna use the air fryer. So, it'll be a little loud here for a couple minutes, but should be fine. Got the air fryer preheating. Got 7 in the chat. Let's go. A couple more and we'll do a free Cindy. I'm gonna do these Johnsonville double cheddars for the glizzies. SBG in the house. We're up to 8 in the chat. We get to 10, we'll do some thick Cindy. All right, we got those. The double cheddar. Let's see what else we're gonna do. We got some Zesty pickles. Some nice zesty dill pickles. Probably gonna have some of those. I use the gas stove and make s'mores. That's funny. That's the old school way. Let's see what else. We got some of the real good mustard. Some real good mustard. Got some buns over there. Probably won't put no cheese or nothing on them. Oh, yeah, I know what we need. We'll need a little hot sauce too, but that can wait a bit. Cheers to SBG. Cheers. Wheat Greatness says cheers SBG. Medallion. I use the gas stove to make s'mores. That's always a fun time. I remember back when I was a kid cooking glizzys on the gas stove. Just put them right on there and burn them a little bit. And ooh, yeah, that was the old school way, man. That was the vibes back when I was about 7 or 8 years old. Roasting up a wiener right on the stove. Do you prefer gas stoves or electric stoves? I don't really like fucking with gas in your house. It's not necessarily the best thing, but for cooking wise, definitely a gas stove would be better. But I have electric, all electric. I just watched that part of my stream. I chugged a glass of Mexican Coke from the bottle in under, what is that, 15 seconds? Nice. Yeah, that's hard to do. That Mexican Coke is strong stuff, man. It definitely will burn a little bit going down, that's for sure. It's like that, what do you call it, the McDonald's Sprite. Definitely hit the spot a bit, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, we got our glizzys underway. Oh, it's time to add the glizzys. I think I'm going to have 2 glizzys. Double cheddar, better with cheddar, Johnsonville's. It's going to be tasty. They're going in now, boys. Cooking them up. Cooking them up. All right. Got some glizzys in there. I'm just living inside Sulphur with gas. Good thing I have an HVAC. Yeah. You're really pushing it there. You can really feel suffocated with gas without an HVAC, but I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that the fumes can get you, or if you do something stupid, you get a little bit too lit and hit one of the burners, and you're just putting gas right out into your living room. Probably wouldn't be that good. So I'll stick with my electric for now. I do use like propane gas, like burners to cook fish and stuff outside. It works pretty nice. And I've got a couple different styles of propane burners that I use, but those I only use those outside. Can't wait for these glizzies. Get us a nice glizzy going. Glizzy, glizzy, glizzy. I think we might have to get us another little brewski to sip on. I was hoping maybe we'd get up to the big 8 in the chat, or well, 10 in the chat, so we can get a big send going. That would be nice. A nice sendage. Like I said before, $5 sends in the description. Well, let me check and make sure I even got it in there. I think I put it in there. But $5 beer sends. We'll do shotguns, or we can do a mug chug, or basically anything. We got plenty of beers to rock and roll it. Also, yeah, it's in there in the description. $5 beers and a little Streamlabs dono link. What was I going to say too? Yeah, do me a favor if you guys are watching and enjoying yourself. Slap the like button there, and it definitely always helps out to get a little bit of a like action going. I'm trying to get the There we go. Top chat off. Yeah, we'll have to get us just a little sip action going here. Give me another little natural light. Feeling a bit parched. Only got a couple more minutes for the glizzys. Build them bad boys. Can't wait. I'm a hungry boy. Hungry boy. I can't think of the rest of that. There's a little jingle. Okay. Cheers. A little natural light for everybody. Just a little sipper. Delicious. Very, very tasty. Cheers, sweet greatness. Peter Verco in the house. What's up? Good morning from Australia. Good to see you there, Peter. We're real close to a Cindy. If we get a couple more guys stopping in the chat, we get to 10 people in the chat. We're going to do us a little pro bono send. Probably do a little shotgun or something. It's good to see you, Peter. That's I don't know if when it's good to see you, Peter. That's you guys know what I meant there. How am I doing? I'm doing great, man. Doing fantastic out here. Can't do much better. Got a beer. My glizzys are almost done. About 5 more minutes. We'll have some fire glizzys. Some better with cheddar, double cheddars. Then we're gonna we got a little bit of some zesty pickles too. If you guys have never had the zesty pickles, oh boy, you don't know what you're missing out on. Them Vlasic zesty pickles, that's fire right there, buddy. Fire. These beers are going down smooth. Probably be live for an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. Still pretty early in the day. Have us a little bit of fun. Get some beers in. I got for you new guys that are just popping in now, I said I got a killer deal on these beers today. 15 pack of these guys was only $12.27. That's a killer deal for 15 beers. $12.27. I'll take that all day, man. That's less than $1 a pop. You guys, oh, we got 9 in the house. Not one more, and we're there. One more, and we got the send. Oh, we got to turn our glizzies here. Got to rotate the glizz. Oh yeah, they're looking good. They're looking fire. Glizzy Central, baby. We're gonna get glizzed out. Yeah, $12.27, man. USD. 9 in the chat. We get one more. We're gonna do a big shotgun, the pro bono shotgun. It's great to see everybody out here just tuning in. We're gonna have food here in about 2.5, 3 minutes. Bricks, what time is it in Australia where you are at? It's 2:25 here. It's 3:25 where I'm at in Ohio. 3:25 p.m. Which I think Bricks is probably that's. Oops, no Noto alert. What do we got? We got a big Cindy. Let's see, event list. SVG with the big $5. Beautiful day for some beers. Here, let me see. Yeah, I don't know. It's been doing this. I don't know why the Notos don't happen, but yeah, we just got a big $5 donation from the homie SVG. We have got beers to send. Big shotgun before we do the what do you call it? The glizzys. Let's go! Time for a shotgun. It's been a while since your boy got a dono. Big dono in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Big $5. Make you holla. Let's go, baby. Got us this little shotgun action. All right, let's fucking go. It's been a while since we had a big dono in the house. Let's get us a big asshole going here. We gonna cinder. All right, that's what's up. Sorry, there was no notification or anything on the sindage, but let's go, boys and girls. Shoddy time. Cheers. So we got Oops No Noto, Peter Virgo at 6:55 a.m. in Australia. That's time to wake up. 6:55 Sindage. Cheers, SBG. Thanks, brother. It's been a minute since I sent the good old shotgun on the live. That's what's up. Much love, homie. All right, I think we're done on the glizzys. So it'll be glizzy time. Oh yeah, glizzies have arrived. So let's put out the air fryer right there. Get a couple buns a rolling. Get a little plate action. Put some nice, what do we call them? Stadium style buns, honey buns. Ibble kabibble in the house. All right, bye guys. Later, Bricks. See you, Bricks. Good. Thanks for stopping in, my guy. All right, we have got some glizzies to eat. There's a couple buns lined up. We're gonna load these bad boys up too, man. We'll probably have one with a pickle on it. A little pickle dog, frog dog. The Weed Greatness says bye, Bricks. Thanks for stopping in, Bricks. Much appreciated. Let's see. I can probably get you a little better of an angle on. Look at them dogs, man. Look at them glizzers. The glizzies! They are popped open big time. But that's the way I like them, man. I like them to be... They ain't good unless they popped open. Some people would rather them not pop open at all and just be like bulged up. But they ain't good unless you get that nice little burn. And oh yeah, look at that. Look at that bad boy. She's looking ripe. That's how we want her right there. All right, let's get rid of this basket. Air fried glizzy, baby. Get glizzed up. Get your glizz on it. Get your glizz on it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right. Now, with my glizzy, I like a little bit of mustard. Glizzy's gotta bust. You know they do. Bust that glizzy. All right. Want mustard on these bad boys? That's it. This is the only mustard that you can eat too. All the rest of the mustard's shit. You gotta have Polkman's. Telling you, I don't even like mustard. This is why most people don't like mustard, because they haven't had this shit. You gotta get the barrel, man. The Polkman's barrel of mustard. It's the only shit that's any good. Lobers, be good. He's whining over here. Yeah, you're not getting none of my glizzies. Whitlow, you're not getting my glizzies. He wants to eat a glizzy too. You're not good. You got food over there. Yeah, you got crunchies and munchies over there. Get your own. What I do need, I'm gonna do a little. That one's too big. Yeah, put a little pickle on one. That's how you do it. And then I need a little bit of hot sauce. Let's see if I got any Texas Pete. Where's my Texas Pete? There it is. That Texas Pete got the heat. And then you put a little bit of Texas Pete on one, a pickle on one, Texas Pete on the other. And we'll give you guys a little bit of a look at what we're gonna eat here. Yes, sir. Zesty pickle. Look at them glizzies. Let's see. I think we're looking pretty good there. You guys got a good look at that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking excellent. Cheers, Ibble Kabibble. I think I may have missed that. Well, no, I think I might have said that earlier. But, yeah. Dinner is served. Well, it's more like a lunchtime over here. At 3:30 lunch. Got a couple beers, couple glizzys, couple homies hanging. Let's go. That's what it's all about, baby. We live as a motherfucker. See, we're gonna go with the spicy glizzy. It's got Texas Pete and mustard with the cheese. What do you call that? Better with cheddar. Little hot sauce, and you don't put no ketchup on a dog. You know, for my Chicago boys out there, you know, you don't put no ketchup on no dog. You put ketchup on a glizzy, you're going to hell. I tell you that much. You're a bad person. Oh yeah. That's fire right there. Texas Pete, mustard, and a dog. Can't beat it. That's a glizzy right there. And that Texas Pete, man, that makes a dog right there. It's a dog eat dog kind of world. Making me hungry. You know it, man. That's how you do it. A lot of people like Frank's hot sauce. I'm not a Frank's guy. And people that really know me would think that I would just love Frank's hot sauce, but no. Texas Pete, man, that's where I'm at. I like Tapatio too. Yeah, that's the glizzy action for you, man. Them glizzies is fire. Had to get some of that good fresh mountain air. I don't blame you there. After this, I might need some fresh air too. Apollo's over here just eyeballing me, man. He wants a glizzy too. At 4 o'clock, I'll give you your food. At 4 o'clock, you got food over there you can eat. There's crunchies over there if you want them. He's got about almost a half a bowl of dry dog food over there. He won't touch it. He wants that wet stuff, man. Spoiled dog. This is hitting the spot, that's for sure. Yeah, I thought about maybe doing something different. I'm glad I did this because these are fucking fire. Thought about doing like a little chopped steak sandwich or something. I was like, then I got to do a bunch of work. I got to cook stuff. Plus the price of beef around here the last couple of years is ridiculous, man. Like $20 for a ribeye. Little thin ass little thing too, man. Like I used to get ribeyes for like I think they were like $13 a pound. You could get some big fat thick ones for like $16.99. That's excellent. Now $20 for it's not even a pound. It's like 0.78 or some shit of a pound. 7/8 of a pound or some shit. Or what would be in ounces? A pound 16 ounces, so it's like a 14-ounce steak. It's like not even a pound, man. You're paying now for a steak that weighs a pound. You're paying out the yin yang, but you know, $23. And it's not even like a nice looking steak. Now we're on to our pickle dog. Zesty pickle. Oh, that's a glizzy right there. Pickle glizzy. Got the zesty pickle, some nice Polkman mustard I'm gonna hit this one with some of the hot sauce too. Just cause I like hot sauce. Texas Pete. It's hard to beat. Oh, look at that pickle. You know you like that pickle. Look at that. That's a zesty pickle too, buddy. All right, here's, listen for the crunch. Mm-hmm. Wow, that is good. That is fire. Mmm. Peter Burko, few sins. Just had a nice dogs last night. I've been on keto. I'll have to give it a go. Don't gain weight anymore. Yeah, if you're on keto, just have pickle and a dog. If you get like the big pickles, like the half pickles, you can put a glizzy right in the pickle and eat it as like a pickle dog. I've seen those. I was seen the other day. I seen that. I was like, damn, that looks fire. That's actually why one of the reasons why I'm eating it like this is me and the wife were watching some shows the other day, some cooking shows, and they were doing pickles for keto, eating stuff out of pickles. Pickle and a dog, haha, awesome. Yeah, I mean it's hard to beat, man. And it's better than relish. That's fire, man, I'm telling you. Also, like, I'll never eat ketchup on another dog again. I used to when I was a kid and stuff, but hot sauce or sriracha on the dog with some mustard, that's all you need, man. It's definitely a little messy, but the taste, man, you can't beat that taste. Blizzing it up, baby. That is excelente. Yeah, that's hard to beat right there, guys. Gonna check a couple things here. All right, we're looking all right. That's good. I'm gonna wash my face and clean up this little bit of mess I got here. I'll be right back. It'll only take me, 10 seconds. You guys will still be able to hear me. I ain't going nowhere far. So over to the sink. Man, that was some good lunch right there. The grindage, baby. There we go. Well, make the table up a little. Man, that was good. Hash pickles. The relish is that what you call relish, hash pickles? That's funny. That was a good meal right there, man. If you've never like air fried some glizzys or some brats or dogs or anything, they're so good. The weed is heat. What up, Steve? Good to see you, my guy. Sorry you've been having the internet issues, man. That sucks. It'll pass though. I've had issues. I had like 2 or 3 months where mine wouldn't hardly work. I couldn't stream off the phone. But it'll pass, man. We just finished off the food. We got some glizzy action in there. Back up to 7 in the chat. Let's go, boys. It's nice to see everybody. Did a little shotgun action a little bit ago. That was pretty tasty. If we get up to 10 in the chat, we'll do us a little free shotgun. That'll probably happen. Still got another hour or so. It's cool to see you streaming. Cheers, sir. Appreciate you, Peter. You the man. I wish, the timing was a little bit better for you. I mean, we're basically on the opposite sides of the earth, so it's the way it works. Thanks for stopping in early morning and checking your boy out. Much love, Peter. Little natural light for everybody there. So the best deal that I could find, 15 pack of 12 ounce cans for $12.27. Yeah, we're talking, what, like 85, 90 cents a can? Haha, yeah, hey, wake and bake today. Yeah, that's a hell of a way to do it, man. Wake and bake. Get you, now you're going to be wanting a glizzy all day long now. Thinking about pickles and glizzies. And beer. Yeah, nice sendage. We're a couple beers in now. What we got? This is the third beer. Might have to go take a little pee break here in a second after we finish this one. Definitely went down super good. Loving the glizzy action, that's for sure. I should have made all three, but we'll have to have dinner later. You can't eat 3 glizzies for lunch and expect to have a decent dinner. You know, don't want to spoil your dinner. What do you guys think about this hat? It's kind of fire, ain't it? Kind of fire. Yeah. Kind of fire. It's don't get much better than that. A little Miller High Life hat, gold, yeah, kind of fire. I haven't been able to find my Miller High Life hoodie in quite a while. I need to try to search her down. I know it's here in the house somewhere, but I'm not sure where. It might be hanging on the coat rack underneath the other stuff. I gotta try to find it. I thought about trying to find it to wear today, but I was like, well, it'll be dirty. Looks nice. Is that after the Miller beer? Yeah, this is the Miller High Life. Yes, sir. You know, the wife got me this a few weeks back. I was like, oh yeah, that is fire. And she knows what I like. And it's a flat bill, but it's a soft top. Like a lot of flat bills are really hard right here on this front part. Like you'll see a lot of the ones that have this little, I don't know what you call that, little rope thing. They'll be flat tops. I don't know, or soft tops. I don't know what you call it. J-Dog, what's up, Steve? I'll be right back. Just give me about 35, 40 seconds. I'm going to go take a little pee break. Just right here. And we are back. Let me do a little rinse my hands off in the sink over here. I'm not sure what's the deal with my Streamlabs situation on it. It just does not give me any type of sound anymore. Used to always give me sound. I don't understand why it does not at this point, but it is what it is. Been live almost 45 minutes. We're only 3 beers in 45 minutes. No super chat. No, I don't have Super Chat because I'm not monetized, but if you click the description, there is a donation link there for Streamlabs to send $5 a beer. I mean, if you want to go more than that, we can send more. I've got probably about 12 or so beers left, and I do got a big mug, big triple mug. I actually do have a mug, or not a mug, a glass that you can do a boot out of. Yeah, I just sussed it out trying to make an account. Hell yeah, brother. I mean, you don't got to do nothing, but I'm willing to send if you can figure her out. That's for sure. But yeah, the big Streamlabs there. I definitely can accept donations through Streamlabs. I think you can use credit card or PayPal on Streamlabs. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little sipper here in the meantime, just to keep myself hydrated. You know, you gotta stay hydrated out here. And, yeah, any type of donations is much appreciated. You know, I'm just glad to be hanging out with the boys. Like 7 in the chat. Let's crack one. This will be our 4th beer of the day. I better put away these condiments here before they get too warm. Let's put them out here. Let's see. Hot sauce. The hot sauce boss, man. Oh, yeah, these little natural lights aren't too bad, man. Usually when I've bought natural lights in the past, you like Monte Carlo SS? They are sweet looking, right? Yeah, I love the little Chevy Monte Carlo SS. Yeah, they're nice. Well, you're talking like the older ones, or like 2000s or like 80s. I like the 80s ones are pretty slick. Like the ones that look like a Buick. Yeah, those ones are pretty nice. I definitely like a little SS action. Yeah, the older ones are great. Yep. Yeah, I like square style cars. Cars that are more square. I feel like these nowadays, like new cars, they're too smooth, you know. They all look the same. Like they all have the same like weird aerodynamics. Like I want something that's square and unique, a little something. The old school, man. Give me that's some body lines. Now they all are like, the front end swoops up and they all look the same. Funny you say that because I totally agree. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous nowadays. Cars nowadays are like all cookie cutter, like it's over designed, and they like, I mean, I guess it makes sense for fuel economy and shit like that, but I'm not buying a car like that because of fuel economy. You know, and they're like, oh, it's more downforce and all that. Bro, you don't need no downforce. Like, I ain't trying to go 212 miles an hour around the track over here. I'm trying to go 65 down the highway to get to where I need to go and then back home. Like, it's not, some of this shit with car stuff and like just the car industry in general is ridiculous. It's like they make all cars are like the same sweeping lines on the front end, and then short little back end where the trunk ain't hardly nothing there for a trunk, and then the other end of it is like the trucks and the SUVs are these big giant things that like they're not. Wouldn't you want the SUVs to be more aerodynamic because they're the ones that take all the fuel economy and shit, but they're still these big bulky square things. I never seen anyone in Australia put a pickle on their hot dog, Paulo. You're awesome. Let's go, Peter Burko. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the way to eat them. It's the way to eat them, man. But, let's see. I was going to say something else. Like over there, they have like, they got some pretty cool Australian cars like the Holden. Some of those are pretty sweet. Like, what are they called? I can't think of the name, like the model name, but the Holden makes some pretty sweet cars. I've seen quite a few. I would like to have one of those like the truck, like what do they call it? It's like an El Camino like thing. Like those things are pretty sweet. I like those. Yeah, that's how you eat a glizzy, man. You gotta have a little pickle on your glizzy. About 50 minutes on the live. We'll probably do at least, I'd say we'll go until at least 5 o'clock. So what do we got? Another hour and 10 minutes or so here. I like that name too, glizzy. Yeah, that's what they call them. I'm not huge on the glizzy thing, but that's what they call them nowadays. So they used to call them a dog, a hot dog, a wiener. Put a pickle on your wiener. Nice graffiti name. Cheers, everybody. This been quite a fun time so far. Got 7 in the chat. If we can get up to 3 more, we'll do another pro bono send on the what do you call it? Good free beer for 10 in the chat. We've been flirting with it all night. I think we've gotten up to 8 so far. We get up to 10, we'll do a nice shotty for everybody. We did 1 shotgun earlier for the big SBG, sent a $5. Much appreciated. We're starting to have a little bit of some food. Here in a couple minutes, I gotta give the dog his dinner. Be 4 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be time for his dinner. That's when I usually feed him. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to do or anything important that's got to happen here. Just got to hang out with the boys, you know. It's about all that there is to it. Let's see, chicken owns a couple things. Yeah. Everything looks good. We've been running good on the stream. That's always nice to see. I've had issues before with these the Streamlabs, but we've been running pretty good. 30 frames. I usually do 2,500 kbs on the phone. I don't know if you're still watching the We Just Heat, like. That's what I always keep my settings. I run 30 frames per second, running at, what's it called, 720p, 30 frames per second, and I run 2,500 kilobytes per second. You can drop that down to 1,900. If you do, what do you call it? You got 1K on the beards video. That's so cool. On the beard video, yeah, when I shaved my beard, yeah, that was my beard was long as fuck then too. It was weird, like footage and recording and everything, because I had the wife video some of it. I videoed some of it videoed some of that video myself. So it was kind of funky recording and whatnot, but yeah, it did all right. I haven't posted many shorts or videos in a while. Need to get back on the grind, you know. I've been busy as shit though. It's hard to keep it going. But back to what I was saying, like for Steve, the We Just Heat, if you are still watching, like you can go all the way down to like 1,800 kilobytes per second, and it'll still run good and look good. So that you may need to tinker with a few of your settings, but yeah, 30 frames. I'm currently running at 30 frames and 2,500 kilobytes per second. If I go any higher than that, I'll start getting what do you call that? Like lag and stuff. But if I've ran it all the way down as low as 1,800 kilobytes per second, and it still looks good and runs in 720. I would suggest that, like, you know, maybe instead of 1080, 720 with your internet issues, and see how that runs for you. And also you could always try to reach out. I could try to help you out with some of the logistical sides on any of that if you ever do need any help. So I know you got way more experience than I do, but you know, things change over time and whatnot with the internet and the way things are going. But yeah, I would definitely be willing to help you out with some of that stuff, testing and trying to figure out what's going on your end. So I hate seeing you struggling on the with the Wi-Fi and everything. It just sucks. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm doing good with the. I thought the phones weren't charging, but they look pretty good. Peter Verco says, "You got any grapevines?" Like out in the yard now, I've never had any grapevines, but I did grow a shit ton of tomatoes this year. I had so many tomatoes. We've still got like fucking 6 or 8. Holy shit, the snow is coming down, boys. The snow is coming down. It really looks crazy out front. It's really starting to snow. Let me go, I gotta go check and see if it's starting to stick to the road. I doubt it is, but it may be at this point. Nope. Still just wet on the road. I think we're supposed to get in my area up to 2 inches of snow today. So, if it does hit, 2 inches, we probably will get some, what do you call that? Some sticking on the road. We'll see how that goes, though. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I'm ready for some big Cindy's. Some Cindejo. Cindy the Friendy. Alright, we're going to have to make sure we don't forget. Snow, I've only ever seen it once on holiday. Was amazing. Oh, that's dope, man. Yeah, snow is really cool looking, and it's fun to fuck with, but if you have to deal with it on like a daily basis, it's not fun. It's not fun. Which I don't, here where I live at, it's 1 year you'll get plowed, you'll get just annihilated by snow, and the next year you won't hardly get any. So it's, it's not, I could go the rest of my life without seeing snow and be fine. But for people like you that don't see it, it's something, it's a special, very special. It's very beautiful, very pretty stuff, man. Especially, what do they say, a white Christmas? That's, everybody always loves a white Christmas, but for me, I could take it or leave it. It is what it is. But, it's that time for feeding the doggy. It'll only take me a second here. Just gotta grab some stuff and feed him up. You ready, Bubbers? He probably won't eat it. But he usually, a lot of times he won't eat until his mommy gets home. Just a little pro. Let's see, show you guys a little small breed stuff there that he's got. A little wet food. He's already got some dry food, but pour this out for him. There you go. It'll only take me a second here. It doesn't take very long to do it. It's all right here. You want some? Huh? Like I said, he don't even act like he wants it. Do you want it? You want to come get it? Come get it. Get it, bub. Yep, he ain't getting it. He ain't getting it. Sippity sippo! What's up, Mike G? How you doing? I know I've been seeing, been kind of down and out, my guy. It's good to see you in my chat. Everything will go up. Have you found you a new place yet? New residence or anything? I know you're saying you got to move a little bit. You want to come up and say hi, hello? Come on, up here. Come on. There he is, Jeremy. Huh? You want to look over there? Hey, say hi. No, he don't care. He just wants to give me kisses. Yeah, give me kisses, you good boy. Okay, go get your dinner. We had some glizzys and stuff earlier. Ooh, we got up to 9 in the chat. We get one more. We're going to do that big pro bono shotgun sendage. Let's get it. One more in the chat, boys. Get out that alternate account. Get out your alternate account and join in. Also hit the like button if you don't mind. Hello, dog. Yeah, that's Apollo, man. Everything's all about him. But my name is Paulo because he is Apollo. That's what I always call him. So the channel is named after the doggy. Yeah, if you guys didn't know that. But yeah, he's my guy. I think he's about, probably, what are you, about 8 years old, Bubbers? Yeah, he's about 8 years old. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah. Go eat your food, man. It's dinner time. Cute dog, little bit ups and downs in my life, but still kicking forward. That's what's up, my brother. We're all out here for you. Yeah, we're all out here for you. We're doing it together, you know. We in this together. Gotta, you know. Oh, we've got to flex on them. Oh yeah. We get one more in the chat. We're going to do, 10 in the chat. Let's go. That's a shotty. We got a free shotty for you guys coming up here in just a second. Oh, yeah, that's what's up. 10 in the chat. Let's go. We still out here. Out here big time. I know it's getting a little bit later in the day, so more people will be showing up, getting off of work and stuff, flowing through. That's what's up. We already ate the glizzys. If for anybody new that's stopping in, we already we cooked 2 glizzys, Johnsonville better with cheddar glizzys. We had one with mustard and hot sauce, and we had one with mustard, hot sauce, and a pickle, a zesty pickle, which I may break out one of those pickles and eat another one here in a minute. But let's go, boys. We got us a nice fat Cindy coming up. We're gonna do a shotgun for 10 in the chat. SBG back in the house. Cheers, my boys. Ching. Oh, yeah. Which this is our 4th beer, so we'll be on to a 5th beer with a shotgun. The doggo is now eating his food, so that's what I like to see. A lot of times he won't eat his food right away. He'll wait, but I think those glizzys, I think everybody that seen me eating those glizzys got a little bit hungry. He was over here wanting to get him a little glizzy action. We dropped off of our 10, back up on our 10. Let's go. We better get this other beer out. It's time for a shotgun. Shotty for the boys! For the boys! It's been a while since your boy Paulo been up in here getting it going on. But we do it. Yes, we do. We still out here. We ain't never left. Casey Metallic, let's go. Big Casey in the chat. It says, face tortoise drinking coffee. Face turquoise drinking coffee. That's the little chuggy. Casey Metallic in the house. We got a big shotgun for the boys. For the big 10 in the chat. It's the last freebie of the night. Well, the only freebie of the night, actually. Alright, let's get us a big asshole going here. Hopefully everybody is still tuned in. So we got the big pro bono. Look at this big asshole. He's always got a blade on him. You gotta have one, man. You gotta have one. Ibbo kabibbo! Oh, that's supposed to be a coffee? Yeah, who chugs coffee like that? Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, send it! Cheers. Look at the hole on that sucker. That's what she said. Let's go, boys and girls. Nice. Gibble kabibble. Got all the boys in the house. Are you done? You want to go potty now? Alright, go on out, bub. It has been a winter wonderland today. Be right back. Gotta do a beer run. Walk really don't want to look suspicious. Ah, they ain't gonna know if you're running with a beer, man. What are they gonna do? Arrest you because you're running with a beer? Gotta do a beer run / walk Don't want to look suspicious. That's funny shit, man. Ibble kabibble with the jokes today. We feeling fire. We still got us a halfie over here. We've got 4 beers and a halfie. Almost to 5 beers. Let's go. That's what's up. 9 in the chat, holding steady. That's what I like to see. Slap that like button if you haven't already. We need to get them likes running. Run up them likes, man. Run up that watch time. We're going to keep it going and flowing. Keep it going and flowing. Let's see. I thought I switched over the... might have to switch the charging cords. Let me check the my charge on this phone. Oh no, it's running good. We looking good. Looking good in charge. Large and in charge. Uh-oh, what did I do? Uh-oh. What did you do? I lost the chat. We lost the chatter. The chatter. Okay, we still got it. We still got chat. We still got you. We still got it. Come on, just switch to long form or whatever you call it. There it is. There it is. We still out here. I think I am going to have to take another little pee break. The beers are running right through me. It's this water beer. Natural light, baby. Best deal on the market. 15 beers for $12.27. Find me a better deal. Because I buy it. It's like, what's that? Cheech Marin and, what's the name of that? Oh, that's nice. Cheech on the, some people. What's the name of that? I can't think of what it's called. It's the Quentin Tarantino movie. Yeah, I seen that, The Week Greatness. Yeah, it went live. I wonder if he know. Go over there and tell him that Paulo is live right now and has been live. Yeah, go over there and tell him that. The fricker cutting me off, man. So it's real early over there. It's only like 2 o'clock over there, where he's at. CA. Tell him to come over here and join me. Didn't even come in and say hi. Just goes live. What a skeezer. What's it called? Dusk Till Dawn. Quentin Tarantino, Dusk Till Dawn. The Cheech Marin, he says, they're talking about the strippers. Said, we got pussy for $1. We got pussy for a penny. If you can find pussy cheaper anywhere, fuck it. It's 11 p.m. here in Finland. Damn, sippity sippo. We've got the Sippy at 11 p.m. We got Peter at 7 a.m. We got me at 4 p.m. We got the Wheat Greatness at 3 p.m. We got the times are everywhere. But the hard times make hard men, right? Get some sippy sendage. That's where it's at. We're still at 8 in the chat. Let's go, boys. I don't want to see that them numbers drop off. Let's keep them numbers high as they can get, boy. I haven't smoked any of the devil's lettuce, any of that reefer, that special magic blend of herbs and spices, in like 20-something days, man. I would love to just rip a big bong pack and smoke a big spliff. But I can't. Got shit. I got too much shit on the plate. Can't be smoking that devil's lettuce. In another couple weeks, I'll be able to. Once I get all this shit done for, it'll be nice to smoke on some of that nice green pack. I could probably get some of the best weed in the fucking world right now, too. Some of the best ever. I smoked some blueberry cheese. Ooh, some of that blue cheese. Damn, bro, that's fire ass shit right there. That's what I'm talking about. I can get some shit like that right now. I can get some Gary Payton, which Gary Payton, like 10 years ago, that was the strongest weed ever recorded. It was the first weed to be at 32%, and like for a long time nothing was over 30. Now they're getting shit that's like 40%. But at one time, Gary Payton was the strongest shit in the world. Which like Gary, if you don't know, Gary Payton is an NFL guy. They call him the GOAT, the greatest of all time. So it's, that was the the play on the word there. But I would love to smoke some. Couple weeks, man. A couple weeks. I gotta get that money though, Trying to get that money. I'm trying to get a DOT so I can drive a big truck, and not a CDL, but a DOT. How to spell it? Gary Payton, Gary. Yep, that's it. Gary Payton. Yep. Yeah, look that up. So I think it was probably close to 10 years ago. That was the best weed in the world. Was Gary Payton. It was the first shit over 32%. Or over 30%, I believe, and it tested at 32. You quit it low. And now now there's been multiple over 40 at this point. But that was after legalization. It's become a whole new ball game with the smoke. You can legally grow shit. People are doing some pretty insane stuff. That's for sure. Like, it's definitely pretty wild. Cookies, cherry pie, snoma. Skoma? Is it snoma or skoma? Never smoked that before. Yeah, I mean, it's super great, but the stuff that got me the highest I've ever been off weed was grape diesel. I had some grape diesel, and it just fucking, I ain't never been that high before. But I've got a homie that's growing some strains that are, it's legal here now in Ohio. They made it legal, and they can grow up to 12 plants. Man, I can't wait for summertime. My whole backyard gonna be nothing but, I'm gonna have 12 plants. Yeah, because you can do 6 per adult. I got Mic Drop, and yeah, Blue Cheese is strongest strain. Yeah, Blue Cheese is fire. Blue Cheese is really good. Yeah, Pirate Aussie says, what the fuck, man, 12 plants? I smoke 25%. Yeah, 25% that's up there. 25 is really good. Anything over 20, you're getting fucked up, Anything over 20% is you're getting pretty fucked up. I don't buy homegrown. I only go to the locals. Yeah, I mean, that's your personal choices, Some shrooms got many freak out like shroom trips. Yeah, they do. That is for sure, man. If what you mean to be high as fuck. Tie down all them plants and your whole yard will be a creeper. Yeah, that's what we're talking about right there. 32 to 40% is a lie. Not anymore. I mean, I've smoked stuff that's like 29%, and here in the last couple of years out of Michigan, and like it wasn't no better than the stuff that I smoked that was 20%. But I said they're claiming now that there's stuff that's 40. THCA at 30%. Yeah, I mean, so I'm not a big guy for percentages and numbers. I was just saying like that Gary Payton was the first weed that was tested over 30%, which they said for 15 or 20 years that you couldn't get weed that was over 30%. The Pirate Aussie says 26% I had, and it was not that good, I believe, in the 40 to Paulo. Yeah, in the 40% Paulo, yeah. I mean, it's people are saying now like it is that you can get it. It's that good, but when back in I'm talking about like back in the day, like old school shit. 10 years ago, that's people were saying you could not get higher than 30% weed. And Gary Payton was the first shit that they tested that was over that, and it was 32%. But now they're saying that shit is 40%. So I don't know. I don't have no tester or none of that shit. Yeah, and I would rather I go by what I smoked and what I think is the best. And like I said, the best shit that I ever smoked, the highest I ever got was off of grape diesel. And that shit would put your dick in the dirt. Like it was falling down shit. You would literally, if you drank as much beers as I've drank today, you drank 5 beers, a couple shotguns, and you smoked one of those, you wasn't getting up off the couch to walk to anywhere. You damn sure wasn't driving nowhere because you were so fucked up. And that's off, a couple hits of the shit. Like people say nowadays, there's stuff that's even stronger. With the sippity septos is, have you smoked Shiskaberry? It's blueberry and Afghan. I remember smoking like AK-47 back in the day, some of the Afghan weed, and that shit would fuck you up, man. But it was cheap. You could get that shit $30, per a quarter bag of it. But it would fuck you up. Sounds like you're getting ripped off. Lots of people scam until they're robbed. I mean, I'm not buying anything that's even measured or percentages. I get an ounce for like $65. So I ain't been ripped off on weed since I was like 15, but it is what it is. And what I've always said when it comes to weed is it's to each his own. Some people, like this strain, is just annihilating them. And then I smoke it, and I'm like, that's some light ass shit. And some of the shit that I smoke, people don't like it. Say it's not that good. So it's to each his own. Yeah. By Rossi, like I said, I get it cheap. I ain't been ripped off on weed in a long time. But you go to Michigan and buy it like from the dispensaries there, you can get ounces for $90, $65 when it's on sale. So it's $140 for some good mids. If you're paying $140 an ounce for mids, you living in the past, buddy. Now with dispensary shit, man, you can literally get an ounce of like 27% weed for $98 and plus tax. So what does that equate to? $117, something like that. Yeah, if you're 160 is high. 330, there ain't no way. Here it's usually the euros, 15 to 20 euros a gram. Yeah, but that's, over there it's going to be way higher. Yeah, I see what you're saying there, the MAT, the MAD. Yeah, that's the issues with, like, the new way that weed is, like, it's not just that it's better weed, it's the new strain. It's something you haven't tasted this is the new shit. So like, yeah, it definitely does run the prices up. And that is the downside to like the weed industry is like, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is the best quality shit. It's the newest strain. It's the hot stuff. It's what's popular. So it definitely does kind of throw shit off, And, Ibble Kabibble, did you get your Ibble Kabibble? Did you get your beer running? Nugs used to be 20 a gram, red hairs and crystals. I remember Christmas bud back in the day. You'd get Christmas bud, and it wasn't orange hairs, it was red hairs. When you would get that Christmas bud, it'd be fire. It didn't have nothing to do with the time of year. It was weed that was green and had red hairs, so it was called Christmas bud. The Ibble got him them beers in. Let's go. We do got $5 Cindy's on the docket. You know, we're ready to send a beer if anybody wants to do one. I know I'm being scammed when they charge 15 plus a gram. Yeah, that's really high. But I mean, it's a little bit different. You know, back in the day, that's the way it was. Like when it was hydro, it was 50 a hun, all that shit. You know, it's much different nowadays. You know, where there's legal states and stuff, and they're literally growing it on a massive scale and doing all these different variations and all this different shit. It's a lot different now. Now, if you're close to where there's legal weed, you can get it for pretty cheap. It doesn't necessarily mean it's great, but the competition, the market for it is crazy out there. I get an O for 200 highs, but it's street. It really goes for 400 if you go somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, I would never pay that. $200 for a no. I would laugh them out of. I would laugh all the way down to somewhere cheaper, because that is insane prices. Like, that's insane. But you're right. In the right place, I know in like New York City, where like shit's super strict and illegal, 400 for an O of really good shit, that's probably not far off. Like, I believe it. It's not, you know, you go to Indiana, try to get some weed in Indiana, it's going to be real high. Some really good weed, it's going to be really high. So it's just a matter of like where and when. I got some Cincy Purple Kush, never smoked it before, but it looks so fire, sugar frosty. Soon gonna try it when it's dry enough to smoke. Yeah, that sounds like it sounds good as fuck. I'm gonna have to take a little pee. I'll be real quick. I'll be right back, probably about a minute. Stay there, I'll be back. Oh yes. That's a big relief there. Just gonna rinse my hands real quick. I'll be right back to you guys. I'll rinse the hands off. We're still out here. We're still out yet. All right, Aruno. All right, where are we at? About 420. We missed 420 in. I got some Cincy Purple Kush. Never smoked. Yeah, we talked about that. Sugar frosty purple weed looks always so dope. Yeah, I get a lot of perp. Like most of the weed that I get is perp nowadays. But a lot of indica strains like that are getting pushed nowadays are perp. But everybody loves indica, but I'd rather smoke sativa all day, all night. Sativa's where it's at for me. I love me some sativa. A lot of people can't handle sativa. It makes them weird out and shit, and it's like, that's you, I guess. But I'd smoke some sativa right now. You guys are making me want to smoke weed, man. I can't smoke no weed. Killing me on this weed smoking. I would love to smoke a big fatty. But I got at least another week. I took a home drug test on Saturday to see if I had all the weed was out of my system. It was not. And I mean, I guess that's what happens when you smoke weed for fucking 30 years straight without quitting. It takes a little bit extra time to get it out. I failed that shit. But, we'll wait another couple weeks. At least another week. Take another test and see if it's gone. What are we at? 5 beers? Sippity sippa. I'm indica, dude. I got Jack hair not so time ago. And it lasts me so long because it fucked me up every time. Yeah, Jack Hare is fire weed, man. I actually know somebody that knows Jack Hare, which Jack Hare is a person. It's a name. It's a man's name was Jack Hare, and I actually know somebody that knows that guy. And that weed is one of the most popular strains, like, which I used to get that weed, and yeah, it would fuck you up, but that's like 10 years ago. Yeah, see, Zippity knows. It's actually a man. It's a man, which is the thing. It's pretty cool that you actually kind of know a little bit. Yeah. Zippity knows, yeah. Yeah, I actually used to get that weed a lot here, like locally in my town. There's a guy that sold a shit ton of that, and it was like they were cloning it out so much that the potency just got to where it just wasn't there anymore. They just let it. They kept cloning it off the same plant that it wasn't good anymore, and it all got lost. But, eventually that's where a lot of people go wrong, is like cloning is not the best way to keep a proprietary strand going. You need to seed it out. You need to let it do its own genetics and stuff. Let it keep going. But if you keep cloning and cloning, it just loses where it's really at. Indica is easy to get. Sativa, not so easy. Well, I mean, that's just depends on where you're going, who you're getting it off of, and stuff like that. But I will say that it's easy to get good sativa, it's easy to get good indica, but to get good sativa is really hard. Most sativa that you get is gonna be like way not strong enough. Fuck man, Jack Hare weed strain fucked me up every time. It was like, it would last long because I didn't want to smoke that much. Yeah, because it fucked you up. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about. A lot of people don't like that shit. Like, they want to be able to smoke it and not be like weirded out and like paranoid as a motherfucker. Because like, yeah, that's definitely, it would, a lot of people that I smoked it with back in the day would say, yeah, it makes you fucking paranoid as fuck. We shut down 12,000 dispos and growers in this state. We got tired of their fake weed. I know there's been a lot of issues with like the testing facilities. Like, people they would go to the place that tested the highest instead of just doing they would go to the place that cost the cheapest but tested the highest, and that promotes the testing facility to test higher, so more people come to them. So then you start getting people that are taking advantage of a system that just want to have super high test results that are falsified to make this weed look like it's stronger, and then everybody else is going to only go to that place because all their results are higher than any other place. So it just keeps, it's kind of a vicious cycle of that. You want to have the highest numbers because your shit's going to sell the best. So it just keeps going and going and going to where then it's, through only this one source, and then that source ends up getting busted for false results, and then everybody that were using that place now has a bad reputation, and it's like, it doesn't necessarily mean that their weed wasn't testing that high, but they were using a source that was testing for, to make money. And that's, it's all money. The sativa smoke is like whiskey, drunk, and hallucinated visions. Yeah, a lot of people say that it's like real good sativa makes you feel like you're drunk. You're wobbly knees, can't see good. If it gets you high like PCP, it don't matter what percentage it is. Yeah, I don't know about all that. That's a little bit much there. Let's see if we can go over here and get a little something going. Go here and give CA some shit. Go here and talk some smack in this chat. See if he wants to do a beer race. See if he wants to do a little beer challenge. See what he says. When THC is going over 25% and there's no CBD, it's going to be hard on your mental.
Happy Monday. What's up, bro? How's your day going? Beer race? What's a beer race? It's like a beer mile. Beer relays? Beer relay race?
He wants to do a beer relay. Now we're talking about chug off. Oh, come on, let's see. Let's live drinking. Let's go, Pirate Ozzy. He's just chilling. He's got miles. This sounds different.
Just follow Happy Monday down. Been drinking and glizzy. Are you making glizzies? Nice, man. I've been kind of craving some, like, brats or some hot dog. You know what's the best
Chug off.
hot dog ever is Chicago style dog.
Chicago style. That's what I had today.
It's so good, right? I think it's like pickle, got the onion, and there's like, what else in there?
No, you
Mustard,
don't need no onion.
maybe
I don't
tomato.
feel no munchies, no dry mouth, no more. Those are days gone past. I still get dry mouth.
You can add a little bit of ketchup if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's just mustard. The chug up. It's like Tenacious D. Like the like a Destiny.
No, like
The chug out.
like Beer Fest, not like Tenacious D. I'm over here fucking with CA in the chat. But you guys can probably hear him talking too.
I had 8 beers today.
As long as it's no burning mackweed.
Like beer fest, yeah, beer fest. Yeah.
Like where you grab each other's collar while you're chugging one in each other's face. That would be like a great video, like me and CA like holding each other while we're chugging like Mahayam.
But I got a bucket that holds the exact same amount.
Alright.
Bucket. No, I got the
Cheers,
thermal.
my
I
guy.
didn't wash it. I was gonna run my dishwasher, but I totally forgot.
Alright, we gotta go back to my own chat here. Fucking with CA. Put him on a bucket. Try to fuck it. That Bernie Mac weed. It's always fun hanging with CA. He's a hell of a good dude, man. Much love to CA. Everyone is on formaldehyde. I don't know about that. I know back in the day everybody used to want to like smoke a joint dipped in formaldehyde. But seems like a little bit much. Christmas stream gonna go crazy. Yeah, that would be fun. We'll see. I doubt I'll do like any more lives between now and Christmas. This is just a little fun Monday stream. I got off work early, so I figured I'd drop in and fuck around with the boys and the girls for a little bit, have a little bit of some fun, eat some glizzys, get some risen going on, risen the chat up, you know. Get that Riz Nation. I would definitely love to smoke a nice fatty right now, though. It would be, yeah, pretty much same here. Oh, my eyes get red as fuck still, bro. You guys ain't smoking good enough weed. If your eyes ain't getting red, shit, that's the main thing that still happens to me. If I get some real good weed, when I smoke the real good shit, my eyes be bleeding, bro. So tears running down me, especially like get on some dabs. So I got so many dabs in there, I would love to just go in there and rip a big fat dab, man. So it's hard not to. But it'll be alright. We'll make it through another day. Just got to get a couple more weeks in, man. But maybe like a week. Yeah, I've been smoking for 30 plus. Yeah, like 32 years or some shit. Yeah, I'm 33, so yeah, 32. The first time I ever smoked weed, I was 11, and smoked a joint with these older boys, and we were on. This is a funny story. I don't remember it that good now, but I used to remember it a lot more. But there was this spot here in town. CA with the glizzy in the chat. Let's go. Challenge accepted in the house. But I think I was 11, and it was this boy. He's in prison now, long term in prison. But him and some other boys had me come with them. We went back to this, like, it was kind of an abandoned lot with a bunch of growed up like weeds and trees and shit around it. And there was this old like piece of like it was like a caterpillar, like a what do you call it, like a backhoe bulldozer type of thing. It was like more like a backhoe, and had the big bucket where it like went down and picked shit up out of the ground, picked up dirt and shit. But it was like broke down and abandoned, a bunch of weeds and shit growed up on it. And there was like a seat and you could sit on it and stuff, and we'd go back there and hang out. But this is my first time ever going back there, and they got me to come back there. And one of them boys had a doobie, and he was like, "You want to hit this, man? You want to smoke this?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, why not?" And I had never smoked no weed or nothing before, and that was the first time I ever got high. And I remember, it was Jamie and Ron. They were the older boys. They were the ones that were like, "Yeah, we're gonna get you high today," you know. And yeah, I got high as a motherfucker. That was the first time I ever got high. That was fun as fuck, man. But a lot of people say the first time they smoked weed, they didn't get high. Shit, I was so fucking high, boy. I was high as a motherfucker. But yeah, that was 23 years ago. First time I ever got high. And they cleared that whole lot out a few years ago, and you can just see right through where we used to smoke at. I drove by there, this is probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and there's just nothing there now. But I bet you that old piece of equipment was still back there when they cleared it out. I wish I would have like been there when they actually were clearing it out, because it was probably still back there. And it was like it broke down and they weren't taking it out of there. They were back there doing something, and it was just there. So let me catch up. Been smoking daily like 17 years, yeah, but daily use is mainly about a quarter a week. I'm 34 and I smoked first time when I was 17. I fell in love with weed at the first dope. Yeah. So I never understood. Ooh, Irish whiskey highballer. That sounds tasty. What's that? Like Guinness and Irish whiskey or something? That sounds good. And a nice little highball. Yeah, I remember old Crondon Ron is what we used to call that. the guy that I smoked the weed with the first time. Cron Don Ron. And the other guy was Jamie. Which, I see old Cron Don Ron every once in a while. But, he's a lot older than me, so I usually don't talk to him. I was 12, almost 13. Yeah, I was 11. But there was secondhand since I was a kid. Yeah, same here. I remember me and my little sister talked about this a while back. My dad had a great big red Pyrex bong, like a plastic bong, and we used to see them. They would fill it up with ice and shit, and like it was this great big. It was about 4-footer, you know, great big one, you know, and we didn't know what the fuck it was for years. We never knew what the fuck this thing was. But I remember my little sister got in trouble one time because she knocked it over and spilled it all over the floor, and it stank real bad. And you know, then years later, once I knowed about weed, I was like, that was a bong. They had a bong in the house. Because I remember her getting in much trouble for knocking it over. And, you know, I remember that event, but we didn't know what the fuck this thing she knocked over was. We thought it was some kind of lamp or oil lamp or something she spilled all over the floor. And then, yeah, like we found out, you know, like me and her now know that thing was a big giant red bong she knocked over on the floor. And they were all pissed off because she spilled the bong water on the carpet. Made a big stain on the carpet. But at the time, you know, it was just this thing she knocked over. But, I remember when I first found out about that. It was pretty funny. Said, boil the bong to clean it, and I forgot not plastic, only glass. And it dropped to a teardrop. Yeah, them Pyrex ones, yeah. They were super popular back in the 90s. Like Pyrex was like you can't break it, and then everybody cracked them or broke them, and they're like, yeah, these aren't really that good, and you can't clean them because you scrape the plastic off the side. Yeah, it's a whole different ball game back in. I'm gonna have to take a little pee break again here, guys. But much love and thanks for the support. I don't think we've been under 5 in the chat all day. Been a steady 7. Much love. I'm going to take a quick pee break. We'll be back. I use rubbing alcohol now. Yeah, that's rubbing alcohol, salt, you know, stuff like that. That's the way to clean it. But, yeah, it was always, boil it. Boil your bowl. Just boil it. It'll come right out there. Bullshit. We boiled bowls, like glass pipes and bowls multiple times. A week later, them motherfuckers break. You barely drop it because now it's not tempered right now. It was tempered when you bought it. Now you boiled it and did all this shit, and the motherfucker break on you. In fact, every one that I've ever boiled, they break after. Like I said, yeah, they lose the temper because you boiled it and fucked it all up, and then it'll fucking snap on you. I've never had it happen to me, but I've heard of people like they boil it, clean it out, then the next time they go to smoke, they're smoking it, and it fucking cracks on them while they're smoking it. I've heard multiple accounts of that happening. But me and my buddy did it. One that we had dropped it fucking 50 times prior to that, and we're like, oh, let's boil it and get all the shit out of there and clean it up, you know. It's such a nice one. Let's boil this fucker, because we used to always scrape them to get the resin. We're like, oh, fuck it, we'll just boil it and clean it up. We got plenty of weed and stuff. It wasn't 3 days later, the motherfucker, it literally didn't even fall that far. It fell off the couch about this high, which we'd dropped it from way higher than that, and fucking in the gravel and all kinds of shit, and dropped it onto the carpet, and the thing broke. And we're sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me? How the fuck did that just break? It only fell like a foot. But yeah, now, later on in life, we know it was, yeah, you lose the temper. We didn't know nothing about glass. But you boil that shit, you know, you get it up to 200 degrees or something, you're losing the temper and boiling the fuck out of it. And it's, yeah. Now the next time you drop it, it's going to fucking fracture in a weird spot. We're at 6 beers now, boys. I'm gonna go take a little pee break. I'll be right back. Come on, movers. All right, we back. We're gonna have to get us another beverage. Beverage. Let me do a little hand washing. I wouldn't mind having another glizzy. It's too late. I have to do dinner with the wife here after a bit. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Too much resin. Yeah, resin's a pain in the ass, man. That's the thing about like glass pipes, or pipes, or any type of smoking device, really in general. Resin is gonna kill it, and I think like when you're younger, you're not having like a steady income and stuff. It's like you want to keep reusing this thing, and now like that I'm older and shit, it's like they're dispensable. Like you get a glass pipe, it has a lifespan, a year, maybe 2 years, if you take real good care of it. Then you get rid of it. You're not keeping that for life. It's like the first one I bought, I thought I would have it when I was 70. I would still have that same bowl. Like, nah, it's not how it works, man. You use it, you get rid of it. You don't keep this thing forever. It's not the last time you're ever gonna have a pipe. You're gonna get more pipes. You're gonna get new pipes. They're not everlasting. So it'll be a time when you're done with that pipe. And I think like that's probably an issue that a lot of us have, is like just trying to hanging on to that old one that we still got. Like I've said before, we still got $5 Cindy's on the donation, $5 beers. Anything you guys want to do, we're down to do. Ibble Kabibble says, I remember smoking out of wooden bowls. Yeah, the good old wooden pipe, That's yep. Do you remember the stone ones? That's really the old school shit. Is a stone pipe, like a good old quartz pipe. Yeah, those were quite popular back in the 90s. Even a corn cob or two. Yep, corn cob pipe. Corn cob pipe in a button nose. Yeah, old Frosty the Snowman's. Good old corn-based pipes. Yeah. a lot of weird stuff, A lot of weird, funky ones. I'm sure everybody knows the good old, good old one of these. The good old natural light can pipe. Those are always fun to smoke out of, Some of the best times were spent smoking out of the aluminum can pipe. To smoke some real good weed out of them fucking Pepsi can pipes, Little Dr. Pepper pipe over here. Oh, let's get us a little sippy. Just a few beers still left to go. Steamrollers, yeah. And make a steamroller out of a, what do you call it? A toilet paper roll. Yeah, a lot of good old times, man. Good times back in the day. Oh. What are we on? 7th beer today. 7 in the chat, 7th beer. Just a little sipper. We did a couple of shotguns earlier. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Sippity. We freebasing from the potato to gravity bong. No, that's a whole different way of smoking. A gravity bong, that shit'll straight fuck you up, man. What was really bad? I mean, the PPR, old PPR, I ain't talked about him in a minute. We would smoke resin out of a gravity bong. Now that would rock your world, man. Smoke some resin out of a gravity bong. The big old fucking gravity bong. You got a bucket of water, big tube, 2 liter, half gallon or a gallon jug. Stick it down in the water and light it up. Fill it all the way up and then shove that thing down as fast as you could. Some rough business right there, boy. Yeah, that is the good old gravity bong. You know, I've seen somebody in chat has one that I've seen them a few times. They have like super nice, like fancy glass ones, like a glass gravity bong. What the fuck would you ever buy a glass gravity bong for? I just feel like it's the like the ones that they have now where you flip it. That's not a gravity bong. Like it works on the same principle, but that ain't the same. Damn, resin was so heavy to smoke. Haven't done it in years, but it was hard times back in the days. Yeah, like the resin, you know, big old resin hit, man. The thing about like resin for me always was like it gets you high as shit, but for like 15 minutes, it didn't stick with you. Like it would go away. You wasn't keeping it high for very long off of resin. It was a good time though. It'd get you high. If you had a good amount of it, it'd get you high. But you had to keep smoking it. And like you said, it was heavy on your lungs and it's hard to smoke, so it'd have you fucked up. All I can say is the system has a better ability to heal your lungs than the other internal organs. We call it Krasta in Finland. Yeah, gravity bongs were of a whole different era. Now what they call a gravity bong is not the same. Like there's different gravity bongs. They have this little thing that you fill it with water and you twist it around and it unfills itself with water as it's hitting all slow and shit. It's like, nah, dude, we took a fucking 5-gallon barrel, stuck it down in the pool, and fucking guys got fucking annihilated, you know? Yeah, like a 2-liter cut in half, bucket of water, and if you was lucky, you had some ice in that bitch or something, but yeah, now these ones they got are like fucking $400, and, you know, it's like glass on both sides, a big glass bulb. I've seen them on, like, podcasts and shit, and, like, you don't even put your mouth on it. You're not supposed to put your mouth on it. You just let it blow into your mouth so you're not contaminating it. And it's all like super hypoallergenic and all this. And it's like, yeah, no. That ain't what we're talking about. We're talking about a 5-gallon fucking blue drum in a pool or a pond where some dude is just fucking getting face blasted, you know. Like, you're gonna cough for 5-6 minutes and not be able to walk for 12. You know, like this is not the same thing. I wish I was on the PC because I would pull up some videos of these new, what they call a gravity bong now, and it's like that ain't a gravity bong. It may be using gravity to work. Its function may work on gravity, but it is not what we used to smoke out of. It was like, that was the dirty way of smoking. Like, you wasn't gonna smoke out of one of those unless you was hardcore back in the day. You know? Funny stuff, man. Funny stuff. Good times. Back up to 8 in the chat. Let's go, man. Hopefully we're getting some likes. Hope you guys are slapping that like button around. Just blop, 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 blop. Smacking it around, because that's what I'd like to see. It's not really even gravity. It's just a vacuum suction. Yeah, exactly. It's more of like just suction. Because it ain't really like forcing it back into your mouth. Like, they flip it so it sucks all the fucking... Instead of you sucking it in, it sucks it with gravity, and then you let it blow it into your mouth. But it's not the same, man. The shit that we were doing, like, we had ones where you would cap it off with your thing, shove it all the way down in there till it's got a cavitated bubble inside of it. You push it all the way back down into the water, and then you open it and put your mouth over that sucker, and it's blasting fucking, it's literally go, shooting it up, and then if you wait too long, it'll shoot water up out of the fucking thing into your mouth and damn near drown you. It was different back in the day. People don't know the same. It was different. Smoking weed in the 90s and early 2000s compared to 2023, not the same, man. Like, I seen a meme a while back where it's a dude on a bicycle driving through, snow about this deep, like 3 or 4 inches of snow on a bicycle, and he barely even got a jacket on. He's like getting it. It's like, there's only 2 things he's out in this kind of snow on a bicycle for. It's either weed or pussy. And I guarantee you, in that kind of weather, he was going to get weed. Pussy could wait till tomorrow. He's getting out weed tonight. It's one of my favorite memes. Is like the dude driving through a half a foot of snow in a bicycle. He getting weed, and it's just a picture. A dude on a bicycle riding through snow at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and just the caption is "pussy or weed" with a question mark. Like, yeah, that's the only reason you would be out at that time of night with that and that kind of snow. Yep, that's the only way you're doing it. Now it's a whole different circumstance, man. It's funny stuff. Funny stuff. We have a good time. We have a great time. Oh, yes. It's been a good stream. We still out here. I still got some weed junkie friends who still have dirt, gravity bomb. Bucks smelling on the floor. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're talking about right there. That's nostalgia is what we call that. It's not a weed junkie, it's nostalgia. Nostalgic weed smoker. Still from back in the day. You were talking about we got like a joint worth of weed, and we want to get everybody in the room high as fuck. Gravity bomb, get out the gravity bomb. Everybody's gonna smoke about this much weed and get annihilated. It's funny stuff. Yeah, that's what we call it. The word nostalgic, man. It's like what do you call it? In the half-baked, when they're talking about the different types of weed smokers. Now there's like the nostalgic weed smokers that Want to get high like they did back in the day. Getting high with the boys. All right, guys. We did a nice 2 hours of streaming. Thanks for everybody hanging out. A lot of weed and smoking talk at the end. Wish I could smoke. Maybe here in a few weeks I'll be able to smoke again. But as of now, we are sober December. Well, been sober since November. November and December. But much love. Thanks for everybody stopping in, hanging out with your boy. We got the glizzys ate up. We got the fun times had. For everybody stopping in, we've had a lot of support. Slap that like button on the way out. Thanks for joining in. Big peace. See y'all next time.